The church was born in prayers. The church was born in prayers. And the burden to pray became aggravated as a result of affliction and the persecution that came upon the first church. Different communities respond differently to God from the point of view and perspective of their needs. But I noticed that people who have great needs pray more. The danger that is not praying because of comfort, because of leisure, because of pleasure, you can easily see in the life of Solomon. Solomon ruled for 40 years. David ruled for 40 years. David ruled for 40 years. 40 years marked with all kinds of trouble. David started fighting before he was married. He started fighting animals. He fought lion, he fought bear, he fought Goliath, he fought Philistines, he fought the king Saul, he fought Absalom, his son. He had domestic crisis, outfield crisis. He's a man who had to pray. And that way he was so close to God. And that was also the reason why when he lost his balance in the matter of Uriah's wife, a man of God came to fix it. And Solomon, being not a praying person, when he lost his balance and began to do the uncomely and began to gather, he was wealthy. If he was not rich, he can't marry 1,000 women, can't keep a custody of 1,000 women. A poor man can't do that. That's a time when wealth is a problem. The entire tenure of David marked pronounced performance and the efficiency of the office of the prophets. He wanted to build a house for God. God came and said, no, it's not going to happen. Your son will do it. He says, thank you, sir. Like I said, when he committed blunder with Bathsheba, Nathan came and spoke to him. A king that he was, he knelt down, he said, I have sinned. But who will advise Solomon? What does he not know? What was Solomon supposed to be praying about? What did he not have? And it's a dangerous position when you think you have everything and you no longer need to pray. The fact is this: if you have it, pray. Give thanks. If you don't have it, pray that you may have. If you have it, pray and continue to build a link between you and the giver. Prayer is not all because you have problem. Prayer is a relationship. That's why Jesus said, when you pray, you say, our Father that is in heaven. You will eventually say, give us this day our daily bread, but that's not where prayer starts from. You will eventually say, deliver us from evil. That's not where you will eventually come to all of that. But it starts with our Father that is in heaven. Prayer is a relationship. And when you don't pray, you are cut off. And you are on your own. In the nations that have great wealth, like the Western nations, I do not see people committed to the practice and ethics of prayer like I do when I get to the nations that are either in famine, they are in disease, they are sick, they are in war. I come from a place where sometimes, most times, as you are going, you have to pray that you may get there. Nothing taken for granted. Nothing. To that extent, your prayer senses are always at alert. Your touch with heaven is continuous, 24 hours. You are always talking to God, and God is also responding. And that is good for you. The Bible says that Herod began to vex the church. A number of things vex the church, any church. And we still continue to have residual Herods of different brands and types and shapes down the centuries of all time, like the nemesis of the church, things that vex the church. And the Bible says that Herod killed James with a sword. And when he saw that it pleased the Jews, there are bad things when they happen to you. Somebody is happy. Could you imagine that Abraham was christening and celebrating the birth of Isaac, and